Hello, everybody. Welcome to CC Sim Racing. I am your host, Craig Cook, and in the commentary box with me today is Jesse Lunquela. Jesse, it's the final. Oh my God, it's the final.
It's happening. It's actually happening.
It is, yeah. You've had a nice holiday, so you sound well chilled. Mate, literally, Lega Maggiore last week, I nearly broke the speakers in my box. It was literally ridiculous. It was
right.
like
Hopefully they left a little in the tank for me, for this last race, since I had to miss the last one.
Well, I don't know if they did, especially the Mighty Minis race. I mean, we'll take a look at this because this is the closest race tonight. But don't take away what's happening in the supers because there's a lot of change in that as well. But we're here for the Mighty Minis Racing Championship, the esports version of the real life racing that we have across the UK, and can't wait to start 2023. But this is going to be brilliant. Thank you very much for everyone that's joining us. Please bring your comments and your chat in the room. We do appreciate it. We do listen and we do look up and we do say hello to John Hopwood from Paul Richardson then. I think he's just mentioned it to John Hopwood. So John, if you're watching, please. There's Mark as well. Mark Ditchburn's there saying front row seat. Here we go. Get the popcorn out. Yeah, he didn't say that, but definitely get the popcorn out because this could be a cracker. So yeah, Goodwood is the track. This is the final, and like I said, you can lose it quite easily on this track. We've seen so many people come off it, as soon as you hit the grass, or especially on turns 1 and 2. But anything can happen in this race. And Jesse, you've been around this track as well, like me, and it's quite difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a nice rhythm track from that perspective. There's nothing extremely harsh other than the chicane. It's just nice gradual corners, but it's so easy to just try to get that little extra speed out of the corner, and then before you know it, you're rocketing off the edge wondering, why did I do that?
Yeah, exactly. You've just hit the nail on the head there. Tracy Thompson Racing. Hello, Tracy Thompson Racing. Give them a shout on YouTube, please. That's Mark Dishburn and Tracy Thompson there. They run one of their supers in the Mighty Minis Racing Championship, and good evening to everyone. Bring on the racing. Good luck, Corky. Yes, so Corky's racing in their car, and it's fantastic to see that the drivers are watching tonight. So let's take a look at the penalty system for today. So penalty system will be on the start-finish straight. So as they come off the chicane, they'll go to the right-hand side, slow down, take the penalty, and then get back up to speed, and then get ready for Madrick Corner. So yeah, that's going to be very intense watch as well. So keep an eye on that, everybody, because I've got a lot of writing to do tonight. I didn't think I'd be doing a lot of writing, but it seems to me that I will be doing a lot of writing. So Paul's joined us as well. So Paul races in Greg Jenkins' car, which we should see hopefully, with the new season coming. So really looking forward to that. So Paul racing in the Greg Jenkins car in the next race. So good luck to him. They're on race 3, sorry, because there's 2 races in this. There's 2 Mighty Minis races, and then there's a reverse grid for the second race. So let's take a look. Oh, sorry. So that's the penalty systems. So let's take a look at the championship table. But just before I do, take a look at this shot here. So there was a little bit of confusion at the end of the race because I don't know if anyone heard me last week. I literally could have done a lovely ad for Soothers afterwards. But this is what happened. So as they crossed the line, that happened. Butler's name flashed up as he crossed the line, but then Butler at the last minute, boosted at the last minute, his name flashed up on the screen. Now, we've watched the video replay back, and as he crosses the line, Butler actually won the race. So there was a bit of a mindset with everyone. So we've looked through the footage again and again and again, and it's Butler that actually took the race win. So this is what it's done to the championship table as we go into the final race. Look how close it is for the final. 399 points for Boosted Alpha. With the wins from Butler, puts him 6 points behind with 393. Bucky's stun gun is there on 305. We're stuck on the grid, Mark Price, with 250 points, and that is really impressive. Stu Boy has just come out of nowhere, and he's in 5th now with 239 points. Watsy has also had a fantastic few races. He's there on 237. Digby's on 236. Lee Campbell's on 198. Douglas has come up as well. He's now 196. Pebsy, unfortunately, is not available, and we really do hope him here, you know, his wife is okay and baby's good, which is great to hear. So good luck, and we wish you all the best, Pebsy, and you know where the phone is. Give us a shout. Didcot is there on 124, and he'll be very impressed he's hit the 100 mark, so well done to him. Yvonne is not racing tonight, but we have got drivers in their stead, so we will go through that in a moment. Beaverball there on 102, and Stickman on 56. Now he's going to be in the supers because he's come out of this championship, which it felt a little bit easier for him going racing the supers. So that is how it is at this moment in time. Now, I'm going to come off this now, and we're going to go on the track. Oh my god, I've got so many things open. There we go. We're going to go on the track, and we're going to take a look at some of these drivers that are out at the moment, because look who's on pole, and look who's second, and look who's having a little fight on the track already before they even start the race. That's fantastic. Yep. So you just to show him around this track, Jesse, because I mean it's all about getting these lines right, isn't it? Because you know you can get the cut back, you can get the toe, but it's another thing trying to overtake someone, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of those corners too. It's in these cars. It's not necessarily that you're even really touching the brakes. You're just letting off a little to just get that extra little cornering ability, and then as soon as you get right off that corner, you know you're right back on the throttle. It's almost like a go-kart. I mean, you know those go-karts, they don't have brakes, and this is pretty much the same on this one. Outside of the chicane, you're just letting off just so you can get into that corner with the right angle.
It'll be brilliant. I'm really looking forward to this. I do apologise. We're just going to take a few moments just to go through some of the drivers, because it is quite interesting to find out. So in Ollie Samway's car tonight is a lovely gentleman called Charlie, and he also runs in the Tin Tops, did race in the Tin Tops, should I say, and had done for the last 4 years. He also shares his car in the Mini Championship with Mr. Patterson, apparently. He raced in the Burkett Rally, should I say, at Silverstone with Lee Campbell, and he's also raced at Spa this year as well. He's also going to be racing in the Mini Challenge, which is great, with Zach Blackwell, who's also racing here tonight in the Will Burnham car, and Lee Campbell. So 3 of the guys out on track are all racing in the Mini Challenge championship. So that's going to be pretty epic. Really looking forward to that. So yeah, just let everyone know what's going on there. So that is the car. Let me just go back to him there. There he is. That is the car. So that is Carlos Octane. That is Charlie there. In 13th place, and I don't think he was ready to be jumped in the firing line so quickly, but there he is on track, so we'll see how he gets on. I think he's got a bit of suspension there, but we'll see if he gets that sorted out. LB Racing is there in 14th. He's racing in the Sam Slater car tonight, so he's racing, he's disappeared into thin air, which is quite scary. Watsy's there in 4th place, and he's been driving absolutely stupendous, just want to say, because brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Graham Shep's been over the moon with his performances, but there he is. Adam Bass in Susie Inch's car. He's been looking for another good race today because he was over the moon, but this gives him real good practice for the next race that he's in the Supers in his own Mini. So there's Stu Boy in 6th place. Stuck on the grid there is in 7th, so he'll be looking for some good points today, so good luck to him. There's Lee Campbell in Daz Nightingale's car. He's there in 8th spot, so good luck to him. Mr. Digby in the James Jenkins car. There he is in 10th place at the minute, and James we know watches, so that's brilliant to see. Zach Blackwell and Will Burnham's car, again, watch out for him, very quick, but he seems to be not on the pace at the moment, which is not like him because he's usually a top 5 driver, so obviously just getting back from work didn't help him today. We've got Mr. Didcot there in 13th as he crosses the line. Great to see Diddy racing again, and we've seen how he closes the gaps up on these guys at the end, but like I said, lots of practice, getting better and better each week. And there is Chris Douglas in Dan Smith's car, and again he's jumped into the academy because he's sort of building himself up, so it's great to see him on track. Lots of practice, and this is not an easy car to drive. But let's go back to the top guys. It's Butler on pole position at the moment. We've boosted out for 2nd. It's Bucky Stun Gun 3rd, and I think that's enough information, Jesse, don't you?
Absolutely, that's information overload. I'm ready.
Yeah, let's go. So let's get this race underway, because they're all going to be jumping and biting as whatever they've got in their mouth at the moment, and it's going to be chomping at the bit. That's the one. But it's going to be an absolutely cracking race. So here we go, the final race 1 of the evening with the commentators Craig Cook and Jesse Linguela, and on pole position is Mr. Butler. Second is Boosted. Third is Bucky Stun Gun. Watsy in fourth. Albie in fifth. Stewboy sixth. Stuck on the Grid seventh. LB racing in eighth. Lee in ninth. And Digby takes out the top 10. Don't forget, reserves do not get points. So wherever they finish, they will get missed out and everyone will go up a few places. So we're going to take this off. We're going to leave this on. We're going to leave the information so you can see the revs and everything and how they're doing it. We're going to wait for the lights to go out. There they go. Away we go. And it's a great start there from Butler. It's also a very good start there from Bucky Stun Gun. Looks like everyone's sort of getting into single file as they battle away at the back there. But it's Butler in the lead as he goes into turn one for the first time. Great stuff. Great racing already as we go through Matchwick.
Ooh, 3 wide in the back there for a minute. Lee lost out on that one.
Yeah, lovely freeway battle there, as you can see. There is Stuck on the Grid in 7th. Let's go back to leaders because it's all about what's happening between these guys up front. Apologies about the camera shots there, but Bucky Stun Gun's going to be looking for some points here as well because he's there in 3rd place. So this is the top 3 in the championship at the moment. And there it is. Butler in the lead, Boosted 2nd. Bucky Stun Gun 3rd. Albie there in 4th. Watsy in 5th. Stewboy in 6th, Stuck on the Grid there in 7th. There is, looks like Digby having a look down the outside, not quite doing it, into the braking zone, looked out there, and Lee Campbell's gone off the track, and he's gone wide. Has he saved it? Yes, he has. He's having a good old battle. He has had a great battle there with Zach Blackwell, so that's already starting to be a wonderful fight ready for the Mini Challenge Cup in the next year.
Lee has been on the outside of 2 battles. I think he's quickly figuring out maybe I shouldn't be on the outside of the corner coming in when they're battling.
Yeah, that's a very good shout as they come into now into Woodcote Corner, and again, nice, easy, nice and smooth. You got to be. Do not want to get on that grass. The car will lose the back end and into the braking zone for the first time. Into the chicane. Has everyone made it? Oh, Stuck on the Grid hasn't, and he's into the wall. That's Stuck on the Grid into the wall, and there's Lee Campbell making evasive action there, goes very, very wide. Let's see what happened to Stuck on the Grid because he was flying then, and not too sure what happened here. So he goes into the braking zone, and did he just lose concentration? It just the back end went and bang into the wall. My goodness. Rear end damage, and Lee Campbell just goes flying past him on the grass.
It's unusual for him to lose some sense of balance there as far as going through those corners. That's not usually something he does.
No, indeed, and Butler's starting to pull away here. He's got 0.8 of a gap, and Boosted Alpha's under pressure from Bucky Stun Gun. So it's coming down to the wire at the moment. This is absolutely fantastic. Great stuff. So Butler, Boosted, Bucky Stun Gun, Adam Bath there in 4th. So Stewboy technically is in 4th place on the road after the reserves come out of the shot. And you can just see Watsy in 6th, LB Racing now in 7th, Digby just behind them in 8th spot. And is that a car going wide in the background? No, it looks like Blackwell's on the chase as well as they come through down the back straight.
I can't tell. It looks like Bucky might be giving Boost a little push there to kind of get back into things.
I think he wants a finale, doesn't he? And I think you're right. I think that's what he's doing, exactly that. And as you can see, it's helping, isn't it? Because now it's down to 0.4 as Booster goes very, very wide with a little bump draft from Bucky Stun Gun. And that's put them all back into play. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, all together. A little bit wide there for Boosted. And I think Bucky Stun Gun's going to give him another tap here. He knows he can't win the championship, but I think he wants a finale, Jesse. I think that's what he wants.
Absolutely, and we got Lee back there still exploring what grass looks like. So everyone's happy.
But as soon as you get racing, it is a very tough one. In the background there, Diddy into the wall. Oh, that's a real shame for Diddy. He was doing well. He was doing really well, and he's got engine damage, so he'll be going into the pits. Oh no, he's carried on. Fair enough. And he's carrying on with the engine damage. And still Butler in the lead, Boosted 2nd. There is Bucky Stun Gun in 3rd. Let's go on board with Albie because this is very interesting. Let's go on his bonnet. And there we go, on board with Adam Bath, who's racing in the Supers for his battle in the championship. Great racing from these guys up the front.
Yeah, everybody's getting in kind of a rhythm now. I think they're starting to feel a little better. It was a little wild there on that first lap. It seems to have cleaned up pretty quickly. Yeah,
definitely, mate. And see now Butler's pulled away again, and oh my goodness, what happened there? What happened there? I just looked down to check something, and there was contact, and Boosted's off the track. That's Boosted off, Bucky Stun Gun off. Oh, Zach Blackwell gets it. Oh, so Stewboy gets a punt as Bucky Stun Gun tries to move out the way. and that's caused so much chaos. So it's Butler in lead now, 2 seconds. It's Albie in second. Watsy's now in third, but he's going to be second place on the grid at the end of this race. There is LB Racing in fourth place. Boosted Alpha's there in fifth, so technically he is in third. This is very complicated.
Yes, it is. That's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, that is a lot of numbers. So Boosted Alpha is under pressure now from Stu Boy round the outside in the Mac Baker car. He's going to try and hold that line, and he gets that done. Tucking in now is Digby. He's on the case as well. There's Blackwell in 8th place, followed in by, was that Bucky Stungun? So Bucky Stungun's there at the back. So a little bit of contact there has cost both drivers, and Butler is looking very good at the moment. Brilliant.
Albie as well. Albie's running a nice race. They're both clear by a few seconds. It's wonderful for them.
Absolute controversy. Now there'll be some instant report going in there, I reckon. But Watsy in third, LB Racing fourth. Boosted Alpha is in 5th place at the moment, but when pens to paper.
Boy, I can hear the gears.
Yeah, they're really screaming now. We just need to see where he's going to be. I'm going to have to work that out really quickly. Absolutely mental.
Yeah, Boosted, boy, he's got to be panicking a little in his car right now, thinking, my God, how am I going to get back into this?
Well, yeah, definitely, because on the road he's, what's that, 27 points. And then we've got 33.
He is running a purple lap right now, so
yeah,
there's a move by him.
Good move, gets it done. Little bit of a tap there on LB Racing, but he means business, doesn't he? He needs to get Watsy, who's in front of him, 3 minutes 38 seconds. He's gone very wide there. That could cost him, but Watsy's going to know he's on his case, and Watsy's going to want a podium regardless. So fastest lap does go there. No, yes it does. It goes to Boosted. Yep. He's on exactly the same lap time as Albie. That's incredible.
Yeah, he flew on that last lap. That was pretty impressive.
So fastest lap there for Boosted Alpha for 1:33.327, identical time to Adam Bath, just in front. So keep an eye on that battle. It's closing in on Watsy, but Watsy's doing really well. He's been flying these last few races, absolutely flying.
Yeah, and he's keeping pace with Boosted right now for sure. I mean, Boosted's not reeling him in any.
So into the right-hander we go. Albie there in second place. Then there's a bit of a gap from him to Watsy. Watsy with Boosted Alpha, 1.2 seconds down the road. Wants to make sure he keeps clear of Boosted Alpha, so they could get another 2 laps there. Sorry, Jesse.
LB with a mistake there, and Stewie took advantage of it with a nice pass.
So Stewie's gone past. You can see Digby in the firing line now of LB Racing there. On track, Stu Boy there in 5th. There is LB in 6th, Digby in 7th. Blackwell trying to get on the back of these guys. So this pace at the front is absolutely stupendous. It really, really is.
We got Bucky back in 9th. I mean, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and he's having a fight with Zach Blackwell. So that's 3 real-life racing drivers battling there for 9th, 10th, and 11th. Oh, sorry, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, respectively. Just behind them is Stuck on the Grid, and now battling away back through the field, now in 11th place, so that's great stuff from him. But Mr. Butler at the moment is absolutely flying. Still, that fastest lap has gone to Boosted. Now the battle we need to watch is this one here, because Boosted needs to get past, because that's an extra 3 points on the table.
Yeah, he's getting closer. He was 1.8 down. He's now 1.1, 1.2, somewhere in there, but we only have, what, 2 laps left? So yeah, he's gonna have to reel him in a hurry.
Yeah, and he's purple there as Watsy on this lap as well. So if he steals the fastest lap from Boosted, he's not going to be very impressed. So, yeah, so it's going to be very intense. Still a second in it at the moment. Leaders are coming round the right-hander there. Onto the start finish, these back straights, so I say. There is Watsy. There is Boosted just behind him. He's closing in, isn't he? Just wanting that extra stickman 5th gear.
Yeah, mistakes have been relatively minimal. Usually this track is one where, they're going along and all of a sudden you see somebody slide off and they lose 2 places or something, but I haven't really seen a lot of that overall, except for that one little incident where the booster was involved in.
Yeah, exactly. That was horrific. That is not what he wanted today. And obviously it was great to see Bucky Stungun just slowing down to say, look, mate, my fault. I'm just going to just pull over and try and give you that one back, and it's a real shame. But
mistake by Watsy there.
Yes, just seen it. Watsy under real pressure now. He can feel the boosted on his back end here. That chrome bumper is starting to get very, very hot indeed. As you can see, Boosted is chasing him down. We're going to keep an eye on the leaders because they've just gone past a back marker there. So they've gone past them. There is Adam Buff. And great to see Dewey just moves out of the way. Great, sorry, Didcot there. Just moves out of the way. Great stuff. Just going to see Watsy and Boosted come into picture. Look at that. It's now 0.3. And it's going to be all to play for as we come into the final few corners. But they've all seemed to close up again, haven't they? This is fantastic. Look at this shot coming through now. Fantastic
Boosted
stuff.
is 0.2 of a second under the fastest lap currently. He is cooking.
He is cooking indeed. Let's go back of him. Is he going to try down the inside? Diddy's in the way. And then Boosted has to go down the inside into the braking zone. He's going to be very, very brave on the brakes. So that's really, really brave. And he gets it done. Has he got it? No, Watsy's fighting back side by side for second place overall, should I say. And here it is.
He's got the right side of the track, though.
Absolutely brilliant. Butler has the fastest lap. Butler has taken the fastest lap off Boosted. So Boosted needs this fastest lap. Oh, this is going to cost him. There's still side by side. A little bit of grass as they come through. We've got to keep an eye on the leader. Jesse, you're going to have to keep an eye on this battle as Boosted goes through. And here comes Butler as he comes through the chicane for the final time. And he's going to cross the line. He's going to take win number 1. So he's going to be punching the air. But I tell you what, the jelly legs or the pad fingers are going to be very jelly-eyed. Because he's going to be worried about that next race. It's Albie second. It's going to be Boosted. He finishes there and his handbrake turned across the... That's going to be a penalty, surely. There's Watsy in 4th. Stewboy in 5th. It's LB Racing in 6th. Digby in 7th. Blackwell in 8th. Bucky Stun Gun in 9th. And the top 10 goes to Lee Campbell. Stuck on the grid in 11th there. It's Chris Douglas, shall I say, in 12th. With Carlos Octane in 13th and Diddy in 14th. But your winner is... Mr. Cole Butler. Wow, here we go. Right, calculating. Right, Jesse, you're going to have to do the interviews, my friend. I'm just going to do a rundown quickly of the race results because that was intense. So,
my goodness, that was insane.
That was intense. There's going to be some giggles and there's going to be a lot of things going on there. But Butler takes the win. It's Albion second, but actually no, because he's a reserve, so he won't get no points. So he's Boosted Alpha, who will finish second. It'll be Watsy in third, Stewboy in 4th. LB will be in 6th place on there, but he's not. So that will go to... Sorry, I've got to get this again. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. 5th goes to Digby. 6th goes to Bucky Stun Gun because Blackwell don't get points. 7th goes to Lee Campbell. 8th goes to Stuck on the Grid. 9th goes to Douglas. And 10th will go to Diddy. But fastest lap goes to Butler. So that's a grand total of 35 points. So, Jesse, I'm hoping they're in the room with you now. But,
they are.
My goodness.
Start with Boosted, right? He was 3rd place.
Yes, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yes,
of course you can.
yes,
Yeah. We'll say yeah. Go for it.
Yes. Yeah. So Boosted, first, in the nicest way possible, talk about what happened on that little incident that sent you back a couple spots.
Well, it's one of those things, isn't it? Bucky just bumped into the back of me, pushed me off track. And that was pretty much race over from there. So that's championship done. So on to the next one.
Yeah. And then so talk more about that little comeback. It looked like you were starting to really get some speed towards the end there as you came those last few laps. And I believe you had a fastest lap tied with some Albie, I think, first. But you were getting some pretty good laps there at the end there. Yeah,
it's all risk and reward. It's that chicane. There's half a second in it. If you risk it, you can get fastest lap. I've done some 32s, but it's not worth the risk in my eyes.
Is that what you did on that one lap where it seemed like you went from like 1.2, 1.3 down to like a half second just through that chicane? You just kind of gambled a little on it?
Yeah, it's just risk and reward, isn't it? How fast do you want to go through it? How much do you want to risk it? I just take 10% off, come out of it a bit slower, but you get through it with no damage. So if you want to go for it, then you can get loads of time, but you risk driving into it. So,
yeah, nice. Well, nice race, and we'll see you in the next one. Good luck.
Yeah.
And then next we have Albie. You in there?
I'm here, mate. I'm here.
Yeah, talk about your race. It was relatively clean. You got some space out front there, it looked like.
Yeah, I made a decent start off of fourth. Got Watsy into the first turn and just stuck with the three guys in front. And I wasn't really going to battle with them because obviously they're fighting for the championship. I don't score points. And I just was on the back of Bucky stun gun. And then there was an incident between him and Boosted. I think Bucky just missed his breaking point. And I just had no choice. I went through on the inside and just stayed with it and couldn't catch Butler. He was gone, but I got the fastest lap just because I was drafting the two guys in front. But obviously that doesn't count for the championship anyway. So I think did Craig say Butler actually got the points on the fastest lap? So that's going to be interesting for the championship.
Yeah, he pipped it. I'm just going to jump in because I've just worked it out. That Boosted is 1 point in the lead.
Yeah, I just
going
worked
into
that out as well.
429, 428, 1 point in the lead. So I'll let you carry on, Jesse. This is exciting. 1 point go into the final race.
Yeah, so then Albie, you're obviously going to be near the back. How are you feeling confidence-wise getting in the back of this pack?
Yeah, it's going to be a different story now, isn't it? Because there's not very many places to do a good clean overtake, and it's all about the draft. So obviously the guys around me have got a championship to think about, and I don't want to be involved in any of that. So I'll just get off the line, see where I am, and then bail out of it probably. But we'll see what happens.
Or better yet, you can just ride their tailpipe all the way to the front, right?
Yeah. I'll try it, but I can't see that happening.
All right, well, have a good race.
Thank you.
Let's see, we got Butler in here too. Butler, how'd you feel about your race? Looks like you got out front and just kind of didn't let go.
It was sad to see Boosted go off in the background. I was missing my battles with him, but the plus side of that is I still have all the paint left on my car, which is good. I'm looking forward going into the reverse grid. It's all on the line. You know, either if we can take it, just got to see what happens there.
Yeah, with 1 point, it's basically one position decides it at this point between the front runners. So should be an exciting race. You feeling pretty confident about running from the back? How have you done? I honestly don't remember from previous races. How have you done for running clear from the back?
Not too bad. Plan is just to stick with Boosted because he'll be starting slightly ahead of us. Try and follow him through and try my very best to get that fastest lap as well because every point's going to matter for this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good luck in the next race, and then we'll see how it goes.
Thank you very much.
Oh, there we go. Thanks, Jesse. Appreciate that. Maths is not my strong point, as you can tell. But just a message, everyone. Please keep your chat coming in. Great to see Luke Walters there. Oh, my gosh. Hi, Craig. Long time. No, my goodness, Luke. Great to see you, buddy. Really appreciate you joining us. United Sim Team. Great to see the United Sim Team, new Sim Team as well. So great to see them watching with us, and also Mr. Steve right up. Great to see Steve there. Can't wait. Great racing, and he'll be rooting for Clive to take the championship in the supers, but that is still all to play for as well. Good luck, driver, says Mr. Chris Didcott, who now I think on pole position. But as I just said, 1 point is the difference between the win or the loss. So I'm hoping there's not going to be any swearing as we go into the next commentary, Jesse. But 1 point holding the final race here as we go into a reverse grid. It's going to be incredible.
I'll have my finger on the censor button during the next interviews if I'm concerned. So.
I'd also tell everyone to put it on mute because I might scream a little bit now. So good luck all the racers. It's going to be an absolute cracker. This is it. This is the final Mighty Minis Racing Championship esports final, should I say. And 1 point between the two leaders, Boosted and Butler. Who is it going to be? Who's going to take the bed and breakfast?
I'm going to tell you that Butler's going to, or I feel like Butler's going to do it. But man,
oh, that's harsh. I'm not going to. I'm not allowed. I'm not going to say. I'm going to go with Didcott.
Don't let Boosted know I said that, though.
It's too late. You're live, mate. So here we go. Commentators Craig Cook and Jesse Linquado. And what a championship this has been. And on pole position is Mr. Diddy. Second there is a very high lifted Carlos Octane there. It's Chris in third, stuck on the grid fourth, Lee in fifth, Bucky Stungun sixth, Zach Blackwell in seventh, there he is, Digby in eighth, LB Racing ninth, and Stuber in top 10. Keep an eye on the ones at the back. Boosted Alpha, there he is, Butler on the back, but Boosted has got a bit of a gap, so we're going to take this off and we're going to leave this on. There's a roller at the start, and already that's going to be a penalty, so that's going to cause a few issues. So he's going to be stuck there as Carlos as everyone goes past. and makes sure he just moves out of the way, powers down, and I think he realised that his suspension's not set up correctly, and I think he's just moved out of the way because he doesn't want to get involved. But it's Diddy, he's pulled away already at turn 1, and here he goes. So it's Diddy in the lead, it's Chris in second, stuck on the grid. Can he get his first win in this championship? He's going to push really hard, but Bucky Stun Gun and Lee Campbell are already pushing as they go into the straight of full water. This is absolutely brilliant as we come down now. It's flat out. Oh, look at the tow these cars are getting.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Brilliant stuff. There's Lee Campbell trying to get that inside line. There he's stuck on the grid. He's now in second. There's a touch there, and Diddy's off. Diddy's off into the grass. And there is also Blackwell and Butler. And we've got Boosted just in front. And Butler's trying to get through on Zach Blackwell. He goes down the inside, gets through into the braking zone, and Zach Blackwell is not going to let them go through. But look at in the background, Carlos as well, having some in the background. And just there, I said background about 3 times. It's because I'm too excited. But it's Douglas in the lead, stuck on the grid in second, Bucky Stun Gun third. Brilliant start.
Butler with a good pass right here on Boosted as well. He got it back.
Look at Butler, he's flashing Stu Boy. Don't get it, stay in his ways for Stu Boy, make it interesting. So there it is, it's a point in it. So into the braking zone, and you know straight away that Boosted is not going to have the same mistakes happen again. So he just stays right on his tail into the chicane for the first time, and then all 5 of them at the front have got away with it. Oh, Butler's off! Butler's off in the background, and is that going to give Boosted the opportunity? No, it isn't. He still managed to put the hammer down, and he's still in the lead of the championship. But it's Douglas there in the lead from stuck on the grid. And stuck on the grid's getting down the inside. That's a fantastic move. It gets it done. That's incredible. Great move from stuck on the grid. And Boosted also.
With a big move on Butler, yeah.
Oh, Boosted's got past Butler. We're going to have to have a look and see how that happened. I don't know where to look. I don't know whether to look at the front or back or the middle. I'm not too sure. But a little bit wide there from Butler. And a little tap there. Little tap there from Boosted. Oh,
it was
this action.
Little rope-a-dope there. He had him set up and then dove on him when he went outside. So that was not too bad at all. Well, yes. There we go. Those guys are all over each other right now.
Yeah, Stu Boy's having some of this as well. Look at Zach Blackwell. He's on the back of this. Albie's now got past as well. And Carlos goes off in the background. And he's going to take looks like a hoe and a rake. And he's going to be doing some gardening. And he's off into the sticks. So stuck on the grid in the lead. Followed by Bucky Stun Gun. Lee Campbell's there in third place. There is Chris there in fourth. Digby in fifth. Then it's Boosted. Butler. Stu Boy. Absolutely incredible. The fastest lap's going to come down to this as well. And then if it's on count back, it's going to be Butler that wins, just on the fact that he's had more wins than Boosted throughout the series. So into the braking zone we go. It's still Boosted in the lead into the turn. Oh, this is fantastic. What a race. Oh, going wide. There is Chris into the braking zone. It's still stuck on the grid in the lead. Oh, my God. Hopefully they come up a bit because I haven't gotten further enough down the points field here.
Well, they just blew back past Douglas. I mean, he had that little loss of momentum. That was all it took. They were smoking by him.
There we go, crossing through, and there is Bucky Stun Gun. He wants another win here. He's trying to hold on to that third place in the championship, and there he is, taking the lead from stuck on the grid in second. Little glitch there from stuck on the grid. That's not usually what happens, but absolutely incredible. Butler is driving my 2015 championship winning car, says Steve Rideout. Love that, absolutely love that. So there we go. There is Jeanette Lewis Parker saying, good luck, peeps. Cheers, Jeanette, love that. We have Paul Evans saying, whoa, wow. Yeah, he's telling me. I don't know where to look. I really don't know where to look. Look at the two at the championship. Still Butler against Boosted. It's brilliant. Still neck and neck between the two of them. Oh, this is absolutely stunning. All the cars together. It's fantastic.
These front four drivers are actually driving pretty well. Bucky's kind of leading the way and giving them a good line. And they're running some pretty good laps right now up front. Not too bad at all.
Yeah, they are indeed, and you can see Boosted and Butler are on the charge. They're slowly closing on Digby in fourth place, and it's do or die at the moment, isn't it? It's just absolutely brilliant.
Butler's got the inside here.
So we're going to have to go on board and have a look what's going on, because there we go, down the inside as Butler got it into the braking zone. He tries it, he's got a little nose there, but Boosted shuts the door like he's someone from Avon. No disrespect to Joe. And going into the chicane, and he got down the inside into the braking zone. He gets that done. Oh, that's a great move from Butler. He's really taken it to him. Bucky Stun Gun has the fastest lap at the moment. He's pipped it, crosses the line. Who has the fastest lap as they cross the line this time? It's Butler. Butler's got the fastest lap. This is fantastic. My goodness, it's changing left, right and centre, so at the moment, he will take the championship with that fastest lap. Gosh.
Goodness me.
Butler's that booster's having another ghost, comes out of the slipstream. Oh, he's having this is a brilliant race. All these two are battling, they're still closing up on the leaders. So Bucky Stungun in the lead, stuck on the grid in second. Lee Campbell in third. Can he hold that podium finish today? It's brilliant. He has got a purple though. He's got purple through the second sector. There's Digby in fourth, Butler in fifth. It looks like Booster's going down the inside. Oh, that's a brilliant move. Has he got it done?
Oh, nice.
He's got Butler around the outside there. He's going to be on the outside now in the Sharon Barney car.
Nope.
Is Boosted Alpha into the braking zone, and Butler just leaves him out to dry. Oh my goodness, this is a good race.
He couldn't keep that momentum. He took that inside and got inside him, but momentum is so important with these cars. It's just as important whether you're got an inside line or not. If you can't carry the momentum out of the corner, it doesn't do you any good. You're going to lose the spot.
Yeah, exactly. Lee Campbell going down the inside for that second place as they come into the final few corners. Here we go into the braking zone. Has he got it done? And is he going to hold the outside line? No, he can't do so. Stuck on the grid, has to turn in a bit early, but he's going to have the inside line as they come into the chicane, and Lee Campbell goes out wide,
nice
and
move.
Stuck on the grid goes back in. Beautiful stuff. Stuck on the grid is not stuck. Oh, Digby's gone wide, and Digby's gone off the track, and that's going to put Butler in there, and it's going to put Boosted in there. So Boosted and Butler now go up another couple of places. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Bucky Stungun in the lead. Stuck on the grid in a battle here with Lee Campbell, and Butler and Boosted are closing them down. Butler's trying to escape and trying to get a car between them, and he knows if he gets a car between them, he's going to win the championship. Bucky Stungun still has pipped the fastest lap, should I say. Stubble in the background having a battle with Watsy, and that's for a good championship place as well. Look at Lee Campbell having another look on Stuck on the grid as we come into the right hand. Oh, this is fantastic racing, Jesse. I'm loving this.
Yep, and meanwhile, too, Butler is getting reeled in a little bit by Boosted. We'll see what happens in these coming corners, but this traffic in front of Butler is going to be a problem.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go on board. Let's go on board. You can see Cole's flashing his lights saying, come on, get out of the way. They're not going to get out of the way, mate. Unfortunately, they're not going to move.
They don't
Off
care.
the corner they go. Stuck in the grid, tries to get that title. No, he's shutting the door. He shuts the door on Butler. Look at that. Lee Campbell gets into the toe. Stuck on the grid on the outside line. He doesn't want that. He tucks back in. Gets in front of Lee Campbell. Can he get a podium? Boosted's now there as well. He's got two cars between him and Butler. He doesn't want that. So Boosted Alpha looks down the inside into the braking zone. He looks like he's got Lee Campbell, and he's got him for Stuck on the grid. He goes over the grass. He gets it done. Oh, and he'll tap from Stuck on the grid. He's gone off the grass. He's onto the track. He's back on the track and goes to the chicane and manages to settle the car down. Or does he? Yes, he does. He manages to hold it. Oh, but that's all because of the momentum. You have to get that car under control through those few sections of the corner. And yeah, I'm going to lose my breath in a minute. But what a battle. Bucky Stungun in the lead. 1 minute 50 seconds to go. And it's Butler in second. Boosted in third. Boosted has to get past him. He has to get past him to win this championship. It's absolutely sensational. I do apologise to Bucky Stungun because he's having a brilliant race at the back there.
He won't mind. He'll go back and watch this just because he wants to see what happened behind him. Because yeah, I mean, this is great stuff. And Boosted's he talked about it in his interview. You know, you can catch him time if you take gambles on a few corners. I bet we're going to see him gamble on a couple.
Yeah, definitely. I think he might do the old Mighty Mini ways. You know, the Supers do it, the Mighties do it, and it's always about that last lap. If you're behind on the last lap, you're in a better position than the car in front. And I know Butler's going to be nervous because he's not won a championship here. Boosted is a champion. He won in the Beetle GT3 championship, and he was sensational in that championship. And what a championship it was! But it's all about the final lap. So he's just going to sit behind him with Lee Campbell just trying to tuck in, trying to find some toe on the back of these guys. It looks like he's slowly creeping them in. Boosted Alpha's going to be on the outside. He doesn't want to lose momentum, so he's just moved out the toe there, which he has done. And Lee Campbell might pip the fastest lap here. Butler's just holding that inside line. But Boosted's gone wide! Boosted's gone wide, and he's gone back in, and Lee Campbell's going for podium into the braking zone. Now this is exactly what Butler wanted as they come onto the final lap, and he's gone wide again, and Boosted's going to push. He needs to push now, and Bucky Stungun has the lead of 2.8 seconds. Butler in second, Lee Campbell in third. Bucky Stungun gets that fast up with 133.347, and Boosted's in fourth place, and that's not what he wants. Butler's getting away, and he could win this championship.
Yeah, big mistake by Boosted. He's going to regret that. He's probably kicking something right now, I bet, with his spare foot.
Oh, what's it in the background's just gone wide and he's gone off the track. There he is. He's just gone off the track. He's tried to put the foot down, lost the momentum, and he goes off the track as LB Racing goes past. Back to the leaders. We've lost Stuck on the Grid. Stuck on the Grid's gone all the way to the back of the pack. There he is. And Diddy's finished the race, and he's going to finish in 14th. Back to the leaders. We need to keep an eye on this because Boosted's there in 4th place, and that is not going to be good enough. And if it stays like this, Butler's going to win the championship.
Good on Lee for hanging in with these two. I mean, these guys have been flying, and somehow he's hanging in with them. That's fantastic.
He's still there, is he? Can he get that podium? That's what he wants. He wants a podium, and he'll be over the moon. I'm sure Vicky Campbell, if she's watching, she's going to be there. James Jenkins is watching. He's seeing his car in the background, and he's in 6th place, is Digby. He's having a fantastic race, is Digby. There it is. And we've got to keep an eye on the leader because they're all coming round now. And is there going to be a dive down the inside for Boosted? No, there's not. He's just going to make sure that he can get around this corner and close in as they come onto the chicane. He's having a look, isn't he? Into the braking zone. It's not going to be enough. It's Bucky Stun Gun who's going to take this win, but it's a drag race to the end. Who's going to get it? Oh, there's a little nudge from Lee Campbell, and he's weaving over the line, and it's Butler who takes the win. He takes the championship. Oh, Boosted Alpha's done it. He got in front, and he got fastest lap. They join on points. They join on points. My goodness.
My goodness. If you go back and look when you check out this race at the end, Boosted totally sold out through that chicane, just like we talked about in the interview previously. And he went from way back to like he was right on Lee's bumper, and Lee went wide, and he had all the momentum in the world. That's how he got it.
Yeah, I think they're joint on points. I'm just going to have to quickly calculate this. I think they're joint on points, aren't they?
This isn't a good thing either because Boosted does not share well, I'll be honest with you. So.
Congratulations to Bucky Stugger. That was absolutely impressive. Congratulations, mate. And I'm so sorry we didn't see a lot of you in that race, but my goodness, what a race that was. Let's take a look at those race results. But I'm sure there might be a little steward's inquiry at the end of this race. But hopefully it wasn't too bad and everyone's enjoyed the race. But it is Bucky Stun going first, Butler second, Boosted Alpha third, Lee Campbell in 4th, Blackwell in 5th, Digby in 6th, Albie 7th, Stewboy 8th, LB Racing in 9th, Watsy 10th, Douglas in 11th, and Stuck on the Grid there 12th. With, it looks like it's Carlos Octane in 13th and Diddy in 14th place. Boosted Alpha takes that fastest lap at the end there, and I'm just working it out as I do, and I think he's won it. I think he's done it. I'm just going to make sure.
That's right. Sure. I'll grab a couple interviews while you were doing that math there. So let's start with, we'll go up to the front. We'll start with Bucky. Since Bucky, you won that final race and you had chaos behind you and didn't know it. But go ahead and talk about how you won that race.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so sorry to Boosted in that first race. Like, I'm just so embarrassed by that. So massive apologies to him for that. But that second race was brilliant fun. Had a really good little tussle with Mark Price there. So kudos to him. Had a good battle with him. And no, I didn't see any of the action behind me. So I'm quite looking forward to watching the stream back and enjoying some of the racing.
Yeah, it should be exciting. We felt bad we weren't covering your win enough, but there was a little bit of crazy going on behind you. So we apologize for that.
There was a championship at play. You know, that was the most important part of this race, mate.
Yeah, but absolutely, you're standing on the podium, so congrats.
Thanks very much. Thanks, everyone.
Well done, Bucky Stungun. Absolutely fantastic, mate. Jesse, I'm just going to jump in here because the championship falls down to Butler. Butler wins the championship on countback on wins. They join points 4-5-8 on the final race day. Oh my goodness. So it's Butler on 4-5-8. Boosted on 4-5-8. Boosted got the fastest lap on that last race, but obviously Butler got 3 points. But obviously Boosted was 1 point in front of him, which puts him on the same points. But on countback on wins, it's Butler that wins the championship. But Boosted had so many podiums, it's incredible. But it just went on countback wins, and it's Butler that takes the championship. That's absolutely incredible. So I'm just going to grab both of those drivers quickly. We'll go straight away to let's go to Boosted first. Boosted, that was so unfortunate. We were saying that you might be kicking yourself going wide on that back straight there, because it sort of gave Lee Campbell that opportunity to just tuck on the inside and just have that gap between you and Butler going through the last few laps. But getting that fastest lap was crucial, but it just wasn't enough, was it?
That was just the worst races I've had all series, to be honest. I really enjoyed the series up until them last two races, and then they just did not go to plan. Obviously, with the first race with the incident, kind of ended the championship there for me. Obviously, no disrespect to Chris, accidents happen, but just a bit unfortunate time. And then obviously with the win last week, giving that to Butler, that was another few points I could have needed, but obviously it weren't meant to be.
You did well, mate. You kept your foot in it, and that could have gone either way. And if you just snuck right at the front there of Butler, but it's very unfortunate. But congratulations, mate. It's an absolutely fantastic drive by both you and Butler, and you should take your hat off to yourself, mate. It's been absolutely fantastic, and it's been an absolute pleasure to watch you race. Absolute pleasure.
All right, cheers for that, and well done to Butler. Good job, boys.
That was Boosted. Very disappointed Boosted as well, which is really unfortunate because he's had a fantastic series. Let's have a chat with your champ. It's Butler, and wow, mate, congratulations! And you can hear that Boosted's not very happy, but there's not a lot you did wrong there, was it? You absolutely did what you needed to do. You needed to go out there. You needed to win. You had to do what you had to do, and Boosted Alpha got the fastest lap at the end there. But on count back, you win. You must be over the moon.
I don't even know what to say. I genuinely thought Boosted had got it. I thought he'd had more wins than me. Speechless, to be honest. I feel for Boosted. I mean, I wish I could shake his hand, because it's been a hell of a season with him, backwards and forwards. It's probably been the best racing I've ever had on Gran Turismo with CC Sim, to be honest. Absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, it really, really has. Absolutely fantastic, mate. Massive congratulations to you, and well done. You are the Mighty Minis esports champion. Congratulations.
Excellent. I hope Paul's happy as well. I don't know if he's watching, but I hope he's happy with that one.
Yeah, I think he'll be happy. I think he'll be very, very happy indeed. And I know that Steve Rideout was very happy because you're saying that was his previous car, so he's over the moon. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well done, mate. Congratulations. Let's have a look. We'll have a quick word with because Lee Campbell's in there as well. Because Lee, you were in a battle and a half. How were you keeping up with those aliens in front? I mean, you must have learned a couple of things in that first race, because you were right there.
Yeah, I think just following the lines helped on the second race. Just kept me in there. But it just in the slip with them all the time, which helped. And then just following the lines that they were taking kept me right in the pack with them.
Oh, mate, it was superb. It was really, really superb to watch. And, again, great drive, fantastic drive. I'm not too sure your lovely friend Charlie had the right setup, because his car looked very high at the back. And we have seen that jumped up suspension after a few races at the Pembrey circuit, which happened last year. Well, this year, shall I say, end of this year. And, it jacked up the rear ends and the front ends. And it looked like it happened on his car already, but at the start of this race. But it's great to see him there. Hopefully he enjoyed himself as well. But Lee, congratulations, great drive, and we can't wait to see you next year.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Nearly had the third.
Nearly there. I was praying you were going to have it, mate. But well done, great stuff. Well done.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
There we go. So great stuff from all our drivers. So Jesse, that was absolutely incredible. Racing there, but very upset Boosted, wasn't he?
Yeah, Boosted is a very competitive individual. I've practiced with him, raced with him before, and it's perfectly understandable that he'd be frustrated. But I think he'll look back and realize that was some really good racing, and it was great to watch. It was fun to watch. I mean, it could have gone the other way. There was a couple times where he just chased the wrong person. I mean, sometimes that's the way it is. You get the wrong stream, and you lose 2 places. You get the right one, you gain 3. I mean, that's the way these cars are.
Yeah, definitely. And this one's going to be just as good. If you like that one, this is going to be just as good as the last one. More grip as well on these cars. We do give them the racing hard tyre. So there's more grip, slightly bit more brake horsepower as well, like they have in the Super Mighty Minis. But this is just another display of quality driving, and there is one man at the moment that's winning this championship, and it's Clive Smith, and it could have gone down to the wire if Evo didn't miss those 2 races, but it looks like as long as Clive finishes the race, he should be champion today. But anything can happen. We've seen it so many times, haven't we? We say that the saying, anything is never over till the fat lady sings, and we've had it so many times. I nearly got that wrong. I got it right in the end. But yeah, it happens, doesn't it, mate? We've seen it so many times, time and time again here at CCC.
Yeah, you know, in this race too, I mean, it doesn't really matter what's going on in the competition overall. I mean, these guys are going to be racing like they're racing for first and second place, no matter where they are in the field. So, I mean, we saw the battles in that last race. I mean, there was guys 8, 9, 10. They were all over each other, you know. So, I mean, like flies on honey. So, I mean, it'll happen. Indeed. So let's get over to the Super Mighty Minis Championship. Here we are, the Esports Championship. Exactly the same, identical cars to the ones that you'll see in real life. Obviously, apart from the fact that there's a light on the rear end, and it's a slightly younger model than the one that you see race. And obviously, some of those bits are not on there, like the chrome strip at the front, the bulky part there that's bolted up on the uprights. But yeah, apart from that, it's pretty much the same. But when we go to GT7, they will be identical. I can't wait to show you. The exhaust sound is wicked. The whining from the gearbox is amazing. And it's going to be a brilliant show. Really can't wait to get that one underway in 2023. But let's go get on with this one. Mighty Minis penalties, Super Mighty Minis penalties is on the start-finish straight, same as the Mighties in the first races. It'll be on the pit wall. By the pit wall, you take your penalty by the pit wall, and that's when you take them. And hopefully everybody does that correctly. We've seen so many cars that do go off. They can actually carry on. They sometimes on the game they give you a penalty for going across the grass. If it's not intentional, they can carry on, and we have displayed spoke about that in the brief. But great to see, lovely messages coming in. Just going to quickly go through these quick. James Jenkins says fantastic. Scott Bennett says boosted, clap clap clap. Jeanette Lewis said Jeanette Lewis Parker has clapped for the cup. Andrew Stickler said that was an incredible race. Let's go Clive Smith. So Ty Bond is back. We have got Chris Dicott saying it's been great being involved in this Mighty Mini Esports Championship final. Goodwood, great fun. Well done, drivers. See you all in the next one. Great to see that from Chris Didcott. Christopher Douglas said great series. Well done all. Well done Butler, says Scott Bennett. Steve Ryder says well done Butler. What a race! Wow. Well done to both Butler and Boosted. Awesome driving. You just couldn't stop them, can you? They were fantastic. Get Clive Smith on the radio. Prime time, baby. Enjoy racing in this series, learn loads. Well done, drivers, says Chris Didcott. Jordan Chipperfielder says, come on, Clive. Steve Wright says, come on, Clive. There's a lot of Clive lovers out there. Clive Smith is bringing it home. Love this, absolutely love this, Jesse. Let's have a look at the Super Mighty Minis Championship table. And there it is. Clive Smith holds the championship. There it is. It's all his to lose now. So Clive Smith there, 328. Matty there on 295. Crafty 293. Evo is now up to 290 and still potentially can win this championship. Albie there on 280. Ash Roy on 270. Unfortunately, Ash is not racing, but Carl Butler will be racing, the champion of the Mighty Minis. He'll be racing in his stead, but obviously he'll be a reserve driver, so he won't get points. Audio muted there on 253. Sophie, unfortunately, has come out of the championship for this race, but she's on 228, and we wish her all the best. Haslett there on 226. Paul Ebden is on 195. Corky on 147. Neville Kirkpatrick, there he is, 136. Jenny Roberts, unfortunately, is not racing. We wish her well. Hopefully, she's okay. And Ryan Taylor has decided to strip another Mini as he's building rally cars at the moment. So great to see Ryan, and we hope to see him in the next championship. But he's very close to the top there still, Jesse. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's all for anybody to have. I mean, Clive is obviously running away with it, but there's definitely several battles within the field that we're going to be watching.
Yeah, definitely. One of these guys is Evo. He's going to be wanting to make sure that he just shows everyone that he can win races still, and he would have been a title contender for sure. But there's Clive, second place at the moment, with Crafty in third, Matty there in fourth. We will take a look at those drivers. There's Clive, championship leader at this moment in time. And can he do it? He just needs to finish in the top 6 in both races. If he finishes first in the first race and Matty scores less than 5th, I think it is. I think it's pretty much sewn up. So good luck to Clive today. Crafty there in 3rd place, going with his lovely livery. That's his own real-life livery as well. He's got 3 of them. But there he is in 3rd place. There's Matty in the Ian Stark car. He's there in 4th place, 2nd in the championship, and all to play for. Butler is there in 5th place, racing the new CC Sim livery, which is fantastic to see on track. Well done to Butler for winning the championship as well. There is Paul in 6th place in the Greg Jenkins car. Lovely looking car. Can't wait to see that back on the track in 2023. Haslett there, Dave Haslett in the Dave Kirkpatrick car in 7th place in a nice blue looking car. No offense there. There is Adam Bath there in 8th place. Now he's a little bit off the pace actually, so he should be right up there, but I think he's a bit unsettled from the Mighty Minis race. So we'll see if he can claw that back. There is Audio Muted in 9th place in Martin Hathaway's car. I still love that car. That's a brilliant car. There is Neville Kirkpatrick in 10th place, and he was saying he was off the pace, but I'll tell you what, 10th is not bad. If he can get that top 10 finish again, he'll be over the moon. Porky there in 11th in the Mark Ditchburn car, and again Tracy Thompson Racing will be watching. Give them a shout out on YouTube please, that'd be great. And there is Corky, great to see him on track again. Short Shifter's come in as a reserve, and he'll be racing for Predator Extreme, our sister team here at CC Sim Racing, and great to see Short Shift there. And Stickman is back in the old livery again, love that, absolutely stunning stuff, and he's there in 12th place. So Matty's in the pits. Hopefully he comes back out, because if he doesn't, I think that will make him go last on the grid. So I'm just going to let him roll through. Yeah, I'm just going to let him roll through so it does come up on the board. Albie's just gone into 5th place as well, which is fantastic stuff there, Jesse.
That's what I was just going to note there. He's, you know, it's interesting. You think, oh, well, there's only, 3 seconds difference between the lap times we were seeing in the last race versus this one, but that extra 3 to 4 second speed can make a lot of difference on your braking. Your braking coming into corners, your lines coming into the corners. It definitely is different. So I'm sure Albie's have to adapt here a little bit as he comes in and get out of the mode he's been in for the last 30 to 40 minutes while we ran those races, and now he's got to figure out how to run this car.
Yeah, indeed. And it's just popped him back down into 6th place now. Matty's crossed the line. So Evo in the lead at the moment. But look how close it is between the top 2. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be very, very close racing. They are on it, aren't they? This is absolutely fantastic. So here we go. Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? Because I certainly am. Here we go. Oh, goodness, this is another one. I can't believe I still got a voice, Jesse, after that one. That was intense.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
That's amazing.
Mate. Appreciate that.
You got real stamina.
Yeah. I wish. So here we go. It's your commentators, Craig Cook again, and Jesse Linklater. Here we go for the Super Mighty Minis Esports Championship final 2 rounds. And it is Evo on pole position, Clive in 2nd, Crafty 3rd, Matty in 4th, Butler 5th, Haslett 6th, Adam Bath 7th, Paul in 8th, Audio Muted 9th, and Neville Kirkpatrick takes out the top 10. We're going to leave this off. We're going to put this on. We're going to let you see the revs and the damage and whatever's there. You know the cars ain't got ABS, but it's a default system on GT Sports. So off we go, and away they go as they go into turn 1 for the first time. It's Magic we go, and it's Evo who holds it from Clive, from Crafty, from Matty, from Butler, and that's a good start already from the guys. Hassett's had a good start. He's now jumped into 6th place with Adam Bath in 7th and Paul there in 8th place. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are off for this second from the penultimate round, should I say, of the final. And look at them all trying to grab the toe. Absolutely fantastic. But it's Evo in the lead in the Stuart Coombs car, who's had a lovely Terry's chocolate orange drink today at Costa. And I'm so jealous. So good battle already. Adam Bath going down the inside of Haslett for position. Gets that done. Good move there from Adam Bath. A little bit wide there from Matty as he goes through that sweeping right hand. And we do like that corner. And Evo still holding the lead at the moment. Jesse looks very clean at the moment, doesn't it? Fantastic driving.
Yeah. That's a beautiful conga line right now. It's kind of nice. Whoop, and as I say that, Butler is all over the place there for a second.
He's having to look down the inside of Matty's car, but Matty shut the door on him. And look at Adam Bath. He's trying down the inside. That's very brave. But he's going to the inside line now as we come into Woodcote. This is going to be very interesting. So into the braking zone we go. Adam Bath goes through. Great stuff as we watch the top 3 come through the chicane for the first time. So it's Evo, from Clive. From Crafty. Looks like they're all through. A little bit wide from Crafty.
Ooh,
Gets the power down.
Butler
But it looks
off.
like Matty might get out. Oh, Butler's off. So Butler's gone off into the grass in the background. So we'll take a look at that. He was in sixth place, should I say. Yeah, off the grass he goes. Now he's got no traction. Obviously gone on the grass. Dirty tyres. Again goes onto the grass and gets more dirty tyres. And gets back on the track and puts him right back to the back of the pack. So Evo in the lead from Clive Smith. And Clive's in a good position at the moment, but also watch out for Matty because he's still there in fourth. And he's pushing Crafty along. So obviously a bit of team tactics happening here with the three guys trying to pull up the top two.
Exactly. That third through fifth, they could either fight for a podium or they could work together and get back up towards the front. We'll see. That front two is going to be hard to reel in. Those guys are two excellent drivers, and Clive, if he's smart, he's just going to form a little conga line and get those guys some space to work with.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Clive's got the right idea because he knows that Matty is in this championship fight. He knows that if he gets second place, that probably is enough because Matty's there in fourth and we've got obviously Evo there in first place, but he's also going for a top three finish to the end of this championship. So great to see. And as we go into the final few corners of lap 2 here, we're going to see who has that fastest lap. Oh, wide goes Crafty. He's going to get up, held into the braking zone. He manages to do it. He done very well there, didn't he? He did very, very well. Managed to get the car stopped.
That could have been bad. I thought he was going to go side by side going into that chicane for a second there.
He did very well indeed. Matty's back in the third now, so he's really keeping this title up, isn't he? He's behind now Clive for that potential championship winning battle. But Adam Barth's had a lovely line coming out the right-hander there. Absolutely fantastic. A little look in the rear view mirror there from Matty as he comes through. Let's go on board with him.
I was going to say Haslett benefited from Crafty's misfortune there and took fifth, so he's in a good spot now, trying to track down that podium group.
Yeah, definitely. Also, keep an eye out for Paul there in the Greg Jenkins car. He's having a good run in seventh place, so they come through, clipping the curbs. Lovely shot. Let's have a look at the leaders. Still, it's Evo in the lead. And Clive able to run his own race at the moment. Then the next two is Matty and Barth there in fourth place, followed by Haslett in fifth, with Crafty just behind him in sixth, with Paul just trying to close up on the guys in front. Just a second off, not in the tow yet. Just having a good run as well. Butler there in ninth. Nevin Kirkpatrick still holding that 10th spot. With Corky, Stickman and Short Shift holding those 11th, 12th and 13th respectively spots. Evo in the lead, and he's doing a good job here, isn't he? Because he's got the champ just behind him and he's holding him off very, very well, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely wants him behind him rather than in front of him, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. He's doing a good job, is Evo there. Gets the fastest lap, 1:28.593. Clive goes a little bit wide. He's now half a second off the leader. And it looks like Matty's starting to pull away here from Adam Barth. So he'll be chasing down Clive now to see if he can grab another couple of points. Fastest lap from Evo, so that's 2 points there for Evo if he can hold it.
A good battle. We haven't mentioned it much, but 7 through 9, those guys are running pretty well too and battling back and forth. Looks like we got Butler, audio muted, Paul all together there.
Yeah, just caught that on camera. Cheers for that, buddy. And yeah, there they are. There, those three drivers all together. Paul there dropping from that 7th spot down to 9th. So mistake there from Paul going through the corners. He must have heard me because that was a context curse for sure. So there's Evo holding that lead. Clive in second. Don't forget we have the reverse grid straight after this. Do apologise, we are running slightly late because lots of conversation and calculation. But it's been an absolutely fantastic race. But look at Adam Barth, he's now on it again. He's got the inside line. Has he got it? They're coming up to Woodcote now, and he's going to get that inside line. He's got Matty for that position into the braking zone. He is a purple lapper as well at the moment, so into the braking zone. He's going to hold that inside line and does so. Gets a little bit of grass, holds that line, and look at Matt, holds the outside. So into the braking zone they go. He's got to give the pace up, and he does so. Great stuff there from both drivers. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But that's given Haslett a lovely run on both of them. There's a battle in the background, still between Butler and Audio Muted and the Greg Jenkins car of Paul Ebden there. And Haslett's having a look down the inside of Matty as well.
Yeah, it's Haslett
sensational.
Snake through that chicane extremely well. I think kind of like what Boosted was talking about. I think he gambled a little on that one.
Yeah, exactly. Just moving out of the toe there is Matty. Matty seems to be slowing down. Not too sure what that's about. He's backed out of this, and he's really slowing down. So he hasn't got damage. And Adam Barth looks like he's okay, but I'm not too sure what happened there to Matty. He sort of backed out of that run down the straight.
Yeah, well, maybe a foot fell off the pedal or
Yeah,
something.
maybe,
We've heard of
maybe.
stranger things.
Yeah, we have. Great little battle here, but let's go back to the leaders because it's now under half a second. And Clive seems to be clawing it back a bit here. The champion here, as it stands, going
Mistake
into
by
it. It's an all
Haslett there.
mistake by Haslett. There he is. Yeah, he has made a mistake, and he's got
Crafty
all over the
past
back of
him.
him now. Yeah, Crafty through. Albie still holding that third. He'll be very pleased if he gets a podium tonight. Really, really pleased. Scott Bennett saying, come on, Haslett. We've got Tracy Thompson saying, go on, Corky. Corky's having a good run as well. Still there with the pack. He's just getting closer and closer and closer, and Evo just seems to have that nailed, that chicane, doesn't he? Absolutely fantastic. 2 minutes 20 seconds to go of this race. Great battle for third at the moment. Oh, and there's Paul in the background. He hits, comes off the wall. Did he save it? Did he save it? Have to go back and have a look at that. There's Corky in 12th, so he looks like he made a mistake there as well. No damage on the car, but he's still running, doing well. There's Stickman in 11th, followed by Nevin Kirkpatrick in 10th, so Stickman's now on the chase. There is Nevin trying to chase down Butler, who's in 9th place. He seems very much happier in the Mighty Mini. There's Paul in 8th after that incident in the wall. There is Audio Muted. Now, Audio Muted's on the back of Matty now, so Matty's really got problems here. Not too sure what's going on with Matty's car.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a pedal issue or something like that.
Yeah, he seems to like, because I had it depends on what wheel he had, but I had a problem with the brake pedal where it was just flashing off and on, but it was slowing the car down the straight. So that could be the issue he's having. But we're back with the leaders, and Clive's now back again on Evo. But again, that third place battle, you can't leave it alone, can you? Because again, Crafty is there trying to get that podium off Adam Barth. Adam Barth's going to try and hold him off. As we see the leaders coming through, look again.
Haslett is behind him too, trying to figure out who he's going to follow.
Keep an eye on that one, so they get into the chicane again. A nice line again there from Evo. Seems to have that really settled down, that car. And again, Crafty's just the back end, and he's through, and he's smashed, and he's got engine trouble. Oh, that's such a shame for Crafty. Now let's see what happened. He's lost the back end there.
Like a
now,
bump.
is there any contact into the braking zone? Oh, yeah, there's contact. Ah, there's contact in the wall, into the chicane. And there we go. Crafty's in the wall, so that'll be spoken about after the race, and he pulls into the pits, and that's a real shame for Crafty. That's his race over and done with. So Evo now has that second lead. There is Clive in second, Haslett in third, Albie in fourth. Matty seems to have a second wind here with 19 seconds to go. That's very great from the back. But Evo looks like he's very comfortable. Very open race, this one, in this first race. Wasn't expecting it to be so open. A battle for podium is still on. Haslett and Adam Barth still at it. It's another good line.
Haslett's got to be careful not to be too defensive here, but this is the final lap, so I mean, he's got a couple corners to finish it.
Yeah, indeed he has. He starts to close up again, doesn't he? And anything can happen. Matty's just watching. You can see Paul in the background just going over the grass there. And we're going to take a look at the leaders because Evo comes round the final corner here into the chicane for the final time. And he is going across the line and he's going to win this one. But it's going to be Clive who takes the championship. I'm pretty sure it's sewn up, but Evo takes the win. Congratulations to Evo. And it's Clive who finishes second. And it's going to be Haslett. Or is it? It's a drag race to the line. But it's going to be Haslett who takes the win. And it's going to be Adam Barth. It's going to be Haslett in third, sorry to say. Adam Barth in fourth. Matty in fifth. Audio Muted in sixth. Butler comes across the line in seventh. And Nevin Kirkpatrick finishes in eighth. Congratulations to Nevin Kirkpatrick. Paul finishes in ninth. Corky finishes in the top 10. He's flashing his lights. He's very happy with that. Short Shift's going to finish in 11th. Stickman's going to finish in 12th. And Crafty did manage to get back out on track. And he's going to finish in 13th place. But there is your winner there in front of you. And I think that is it. Your champion in front of you. I think that's Clive Smith. I'm just going to work this out now. And I think that is done and dusted, Jesse.
One can hope, although after that last series, I feel like nothing can match. That was so close in that last series. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that was very open, that race, wasn't it? That was a very interesting one indeed.
I'm also intrigued by the fact that Crafty finished last. That's going to make for a very interesting next race with him up on the pole.
Yes, very, very interesting. Let's have a look at those race results. So it's Evo who takes the win, Clive Smith in second, Haslett in third, it's Albie in fourth, Matty in fifth, Audio Muted sixth, Butler in seventh, Nevin Kirkpatrick in eighth, Paul in ninth, Corky in 10th, Short Shift in 11th, Stickman in 12th, and Crafty takes 13th place. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was a very, very strange race, but also a very good one as well. Don't forget, we have the reverse grid next as well. Let's go to the interviews and let's have a quick word with our man if he's there. I'm just going to make sure he's there.
He's there.
Is he there? Is Mr. Haslett there? Mr. Hassler of the Haslets. There he is. Dave, what a great drive that was, mate. I'm managing to hold off Adam Bath there, but there was a little bit of contact in that race. And it looked like a little tap there from Adam Bath crafting a sprint. But you come into action there, managed to get that podium. How do you feel about that one?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised about getting a podium because it's not one of my best tracks. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what was going on in the front. I was just waiting for an opportunity, and it happened. So yeah, happy in the end of it. But it could have been any of four of us in that top three.
Yeah, definitely, mate. It could have been. And it was a cracking race. It really, really was. Congratulations, buddy. Good job. Really, really well done. And good luck for the next race. It's going to be a very tough one, isn't it?
Yep. Thank you.
Welcome. Let's have a quick word with, and is officially the Super Mighty Minis champion in the esports series. It's Mr. Clive Smith. Clive, congratulations. How do you feel, buddy? You've done it.
Oh, I'm buzzing, mate. Have I actually done it, have I?
Yeah, you've done it. 258
no.
to 266
Yeah.
because Matty finished in fifth place.
Get in there, buzzing. Yeah, I'm a bit speechless, to be honest. I was trying to go through the chicane so carefully. I wasn't going to set off for a second in the end there. So, but yeah, if I've done it, then yeah, buzzing.
Yeah, well done, mate. Great job. And, it's going to be another one of those battles, but obviously you're not going to give up. You want to get as many points as you can, I'm hoping, and hopefully you get a win in the next one.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'll still go for it.
Good man, that's what he said. Just going to shout to you, mate, because Steve Rideout has just said, yes, well done, Clive. Whoop, whoop, Super Mighty Minis esports champion. Love that. Loads of people loving this. Look at this. Absolutely grinning. Jordan Chipperfield buzzing. Jason Blythe, congrats, Clive. Excellent series win. We have Jordan Chipperfield, well done, Smithers. Is it TY Bonds? Loads of cups there as well. We've got Alex Garvey saying well done to Dave. Lots of fans for you there, mate. Absolutely buzzing for you. Well done. Congratulations.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Let's have a listen to our man there of the moment. Again, it's Evo. Evo, you've done it again, mate. You got that win. Fastest lap again, and it's just because literally you've missed those few races. That could have been a title contending battle for the championship at the end there.
Yeah, sunbathing in Vietnam has probably cost me the championship, but no. Bottom line is Clive was there for every race. He's been there. He's been on the podium. He's won. He's been consistently there, and at the end of the day, he deserved it. So all I can do is, give him a clap and say, congratulations, because he's been mega and he's the champion for the reason. So, it's been a pleasure to race alongside him all season. The battles have been amazing, and I'm just looking forward to hopefully coming back for the next one and trying to take that back off of him.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. see what happens in the future races. But congratulations, mate. Good luck in the next one. What going for that podium again? Going for that win?
We'll go for the win, but it's a tough one.
Yeah, indeed, mate. Well, congratulations, great drive, and let's see what happens in this next race because it's going to be a cracker. It has, these races have been absolutely sensational throughout the championship. It's been brilliant, really enjoyable. So, Jesse, who's your money on? Everyone, who's your money on? But you, Jesse, who's your money on this?
All right, I'm telling you, I from the start, I said Crafty up front. I mean, that's not going to be an easy situation. He's going to get away, and these guys are going to have to figure out a way through the pack and then track him down. So it's going to be tough to catch Crafty.
Yeah, definitely. So there we go. So if we run down the list there, so Crafty pole, Stickman in second. Short Shift and Corky third and fourth. Paul Never Kirkpatrick's up the top there this time, so he was doing really well and managed to get in a top 10 finish as well. So he'll be very happy. Emily Kirkpatrick has liked the stream as well, so it's great to see. Ahmed Sharafu has also liked the stream. Thank you very much, and he's followed. Brilliant. Thank you very much. If you have done or have not done so yet, we are trying to get 1,000 followers on YouTube. Please help us get there before Christmas. We are so close. Let's do it. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so happy that you've enjoyed yourselves. This is the final race of the Mighty Minis Esports Championship, and we're hoping and praying we go over to GT7. Lots of testing before we do, and here we go. And I hope you have enjoyed yourself. Race start. Let's get this one underway. The final race of the Mighty Minis Esports Championship. Absolutely brilliant.
You can hear everyone's heartbeat. That's
yeah,
how
I think you can. I'm really emotional at the moment. This has been absolutely epic. Commentators Craig Cook and Jesselyn Quayler. And on pole position is Crafty. Second is Stickman. Third is Short Shift. Corky in fourth. There's Paul there in fifth. Nev Kirkpatrick is sixth. Butler in seventh. Audio Muted eighth. Matty in ninth. And Albie takes out the top 10. Watch out for Adam Bath because he's up there as well. We're going to take this off. We're going to leave this on. I'm going to show you the suspension and tyres, the brakes, and whatever you want to see. Throttle on your right side of the rev limiter there. Brakes on the left-hand side of the rev limiter there. So off we go, and a good start there from Crafty. That's a very good start from Short Shift actually. Corky's bogged down, which is a real shame because that could give Paul the opportunity around the outside. Looks like Nev Kirkpatrick's had a good run as well. So we go into turn one for the first time, and it's Crafty in the lead, followed by Stickman, followed by Short Shift trying to find a way through there. There is Corky in fourth, followed by Paul. Nev Kirkpatrick down the inside, good move on Butler, so goes into sixth place. Great move there. There is Butler in seventh. Matty's trying to find a way through. Then you've got the fast guys right at the back there of Matty, Adam Bath. We've got Audio Muted just behind them. And Audio Muted, he's another one. He's been very consistent this series, hasn't he, Jesse?
Absolutely. I mean, he's always in them fray. He actually had a run there where halfway through a lap I was watching him, and he had the fastest lap overall and just made a mistake on the last corner. So, I mean, he's got it in him for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Hassan just went wide going through the left-hander there, which really cost him a lot of time, but he's managed to pull it back, and Clive had a good line there, but Hassan sort of moved him aside and said, nope, I'm having this line, and straight away Evo's on the case, and Clive's back to the back of the pack. But let's have a look at the leader, already a second in the league. I'll tell you what, you must do the lottery this week again, Jesse, you're on fire.
Oh, I'm telling you.
But Stickman is doing a good job. He's still there in second place, followed by Short Shift. Paul's now in fourth, and Paul's got some pace, hasn't he? He's clipping the curbs, he's trying to find a way through. And look at Matty as well. He's having a look down the inside, and look at Matty go, just forces his way through. Wide. And someone goes wide in the background. It's Short Shift, and that's a shame because he was doing fantastically well. And the Bollard goes through, and he dives into the pit lane. The Short Shift. So we will take a look at that in a moment. There's Corky in fourth, having a good race. Matty there in fifth. Neville Kirkpatrick still holding sixth place. Adam Bath's having a good run. He's on the back of the champion of the Super Mighty Minis of 2022. Nudging each other, little love taps. They go through. Silver go with white? I don't think it does.
Little paint.
Yeah, it's only a little bit of paint. But Crafty holding the lead at the moment, doing a good job here. He's now 2 seconds. But Stickman's flying. He's in second place. Paul there in third. Corky in fourth. Matty's in fifth place, trying to get away from the guys behind. Audio Muted's gone around the outside of Adam Bath for position. Has to tuck in. Got to go defensive into the braking zone. Looks like Butler's defending that as well. A little touch there from Hassler on Audio Muted, so Audio Muted has to shut the door, go defensive. Neville Kirkpatrick's gone wide, and everyone taps into the slipstream, and has literally left Neville Kirkpatrick out the drive. It's like a NASCAR race, and he's not invited to the draft.
Yeah, and TTR Evo is hitching himself to the back of Audio Muted right now, and he rode him about 4 or 5 places up, which was a good choice. So we'll see if he can snag another one coming into this corner, but... Neville Kirkpatrick goes for a move down the inside and says, no, I'm having that. Oh, and he's got Audio Muted, and Audio Muted's got contact, and he's had a crash, and that is a big, big crash indeed. And that's really cost him there. Damage to Neville Kirkpatrick's car. So he goes down the inside, and he sort of does a little adjustment halfway through the turn. So if he just kept the lock on, he might have been all right. But as he clipped the curb, he had contact, had dirty tyres, slammed the brakes on, Audio Muted into the wall.
and that's Evo at the back of the pack again. So yellow flags out as well. And who's that back at the pack? So that's Short Shift and Audio Mutant. Audio Mutant's gone into the pits. He's had damage. Stickman's also gone into 11th place. He was second on the grid. He's got damage to his car. So let's have a look at what that happened. See if we can see what happened there. Oh, he's gone wide on turn 1. So that's what happened to Stickman into the wall. So Crafty 4 seconds in the lead here, Jesse.
It's just chaos right now. It's exciting, but not what I was expecting. And Clive's done a good job of dodging the bullet. I mean, he's up in 6th now. It's good work by him. He's still got about 7 seconds to make up, but at least he's in a position where he can make up some time here, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely. Crafty's away, 4.1. I don't think there's anyone going to catch him unless he has some serious issues. But Paul there in 2nd. He'll be looking for a podium. He was really down in the dumps the other day because he said, I wasn't fast enough. Are my settings right? And he just couldn't get to grips with the car. At that track, and you can see today he's on fire at the moment, but Matty is absolutely nailing it through the corners. Corky's gone wide off the track, and same as Butler, and both of them get back on, and Corky's dropped down to 7th. But he's much better.
That's the old who you're. Yeah, that's the old who you're following right there. Corky went off, and Butler said, "Oh, I guess that's the right line," and it wasn't.
Yeah, definitely. Jenny Robertson has jumped in as well. Says, "Good luck, everyone. Great to see Jenny there. Hope you're feeling better, Jenny." Tracy Thompson Race says, "Good luck," and Corky's doing well. He's in 7th place at the minute. Tracy's doing a grand job. He's on the back of these guys, I think. There he is. There's a good battle between our leaders there. This Clive versus Evo, and Evo's still going for the top 3 finish, and he's looking very good for it at the moment. Into the braking zone, and Evo goes through, gets that done, goes very wide, manages to hold it. Good stuff. Corky following suit, goes over the grass. Can he hold it? Goes into the air, into the braking zone. Has to get the brakes on a bit early because he might catch a Haslett. Doesn't do so, and settles the car down. Good driving there from Corky. That could have been very, very costly for him there, but stays there in 9th place. Battle still on. Crafty with another purple sector there. 29.311, so he had to get the pace, didn't he? But Paul holding that 2nd place, still 4 minutes to go, and Matty going for that podium. So he's very, very settled in this race this time, Matty, doesn't he?
Yeah, the front runners, the front 4, are actually running really well as far as speed compared to Evo and Clive behind them. So I'm pretty impressed. Although as soon as I say that, those Clive and Evo just nailed that chicane and gained about a second. That was incredible right there.
Oh, it's a good move from Matty there. Little contact there, and that's got Paul over the grass, and he couldn't hit the wall. He's done very well to save that. He's done very, very well to save that.
Whoa!
And there's a little bit of movement there. So he's gone into the corner. He's trying to turn in. Yeah, he's been a bit nudged there off the corner. That should have... again, you can go side by side around these corners, and there's an issue that, there's an option there to go side by side, and see, that option wasn't on for Matty, but there we go. And but it's Crafty in the lead, Matty in 2nd, Albie now in 3rd. Now, can he get a podium on the final race of the series? Brilliant.
I don't know. It's going to be tough. Evo and Clive are running some really good lines together right now. It seems like they just keep gaining on those guys. We'll see. And Albie, he's not one for jelly legs, but when you got 2 fast guys behind him like he does right now, that's tough to see.
Yeah, indeed, mate. Definitely. Yeah, Corky's having a good battle here with Butler. Corky on the inside. As he gets that done, does he get it done on Butler here? Obviously, he's definitely happy with the Mighty Mini, wasn't he? The champion there as he goes into the corner, but a little bit early on the brakes there was Corky. Goes into the corner, clips the curb, and Butler goes back into the lead, into the chicane.
I think Evo's going to have a fastest lap right here.
Crosses the line, yes he does, 28.6. Unbelievable lap times.
Oh, he tied Clive that exact same times. That's crazy.
Yeah, Clive's pipped it. Does it go alphabetical order? I guess it does, doesn't it? Because that's what's happened. So 28.610 by both drivers side by side is Evo and Clive here. But Evo's going to have that inside line. He might tuck in again here, Clive. But if he can hold that outside line, it'd be very, very brave. He'll have the inside line coming into the left-hander, not quite doing it, and Evo just shuts the door and says, nope, not today, my friend.
They're right up on Albie now, too.
They are indeed. 1 minute 37 seconds to go. Good battle there for 6th place as well between Paul and Haslett. all there in the purple liveried car. Haslett in the Union Jack liveried car. Good exit again from Haslett. He seems to really enjoy this track. He's doing so well. And there is Evo, got past Adam Barth. Clive is also on this as well, goes past Adam Barth as well. So not too sure what happened there. He maybe went a little bit wide, but into that position they go. They've got a lot to do to pass Crafty, but there's a minute to go, so this will be the final lap. And very, very interesting few races in the Supers today. Very interesting indeed.
I think Evo might have another fastest lap here too, by a good margin. That's crazy.
Oh, Haslett's off from the grass and he's into the wall. Haslett in the background goes into the wall. He's got damage as well, so that's going to cost him, and that's going to be Corky through maybe for that 8th place. Back to the leader. He's 6 seconds in the lead. That's incredible from Crafty, and that's all to do with the fact that everyone was battling behind him, and he's just done lap after lap. Look at those lovely consistent laps of 29s there. There's Matty in second, but he's got Evo all over him. Now, can Evo get that 2nd place? I mean, Clive's just behind him as well. It's going to be a big ask, but it's the final lap. And the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th together.
Evo and Clive are both on fastest lap pace too.
Really closing Matty down, aren't they? So Evo having a look down the inside now. Is he? No, he's not. Into the braking zone. Wants to make sure he gets this right. Got to keep an eye on Crafty because he's miles down the road.
He's got the beauty queen wave already. He's got his arm out the window.
Yeah, Evo's having a look. He's going to the outside. He's going to the inside. He goes to the outside again. Oh, he's weaving around and it's just not helping him, is it? Matty's going to hold that inside line. And can he do it? Into the braking zone. Is he going to go around the outside of Wookett? That's surely not from Evo. That would be impressive. Into the braking zone. He's trying to get that car to turn in. Oh, Matty going to force him out wide, and he does. And that's going to be Clive through. Down the inside, into the braking zone. Oh, he hasn't done it, but it's going to be Crafty who takes the win. And is it going to be Matty who takes 2nd from Evo, or is it going to be Clive? As they go straight line race to the end, it's going to be Clive who takes it over the line from Evo. And Evo's just gone, oh, do you know what? Let's have it. So Matty takes 2nd, Clive in 3rd, Evo 4th, Albie in 5th, Paul there in 6th, Butler in 7th, Haslett in 8th, Corky's going to finish in the top 10. It's going to be short shift there with Audio Muted battling away for this position. Nevin Kirkpatrick finished in 12th, unfortunately, because he was doing so well in that race as well. And V1 Evo saying action everywhere from these cars. It's brilliant, mate. Great to see it, V1. And a little bit of contact there with short shift. This is a great battle to end the series, isn't it? The championship, sorry there, Roger. Into the braking zone. Short shift comes round. Audio Muted tries to get the drive out of the corner. Doesn't quite do it. And across the line he goes. And Short Shift's going to take this. He takes 10th and Audio Muted takes 11th. But there is your winner, Crafty. And that's a cracking race from Crafty. Congratulations, buddy. Brilliant drive.
Yeah, good stuff. That was fun to watch. Even though we didn't have quite the championship drama, it was still a great race.
Yeah, it was. It really, really was. Absolutely fantastic. Andy Stickland says, great getaway from Crafty. And there we go. So let's take a look at those race results. It's Crafty who takes the win. Matty in 2nd, Clive in 3rd, Evo 4th, Albie in 5th, Paul in 6th, Butler 7th, Haslett in 8th, Corky 9th, Short Shift 10th, Audio Muted 11th, Nevin Kirkpatrick 12th, Stickman in 13th. Evo took the fastest lap with a 28.5, 1 minute 28.518 on lap 6. That's a 1 minute 28.518 on lap 6. He also got the fastest lap the previous race as well. Wow. Great racing from everyone tonight. Really, really enjoyable. I hope everyone else enjoyed it. Let's have a quick chat with some of these drivers because it was pretty epic. It really, really was. And there we go. So we do have our top 3 in there. And let's... we have 2 of the drivers that look like Matty's jumping in. But let's have a quick word with Clive, because Clive, you just pipped it at the end there. You must have been well over the moon when Matty went down the inside of Evo and then left the brakes a little bit early, made the darty move to hold that inside line, put Evo on the grass. You managed to get that momentum out of the corner with the dirty tyres, gets that podium. Well done, mate. How'd you feel?
Yeah, coming up the back straight, I thought, well, I think I'll hang back here and just, because I know they're going to have a bit of a scrap, and I think I'll hang back here and pick up the pieces, which I did, and managed to snatch that last spot on the podium. So, yeah, well happy with that. And I just want to say thanks to you guys for putting everything on, and Mighty Minis, and also Steve Rideout for letting me use his livery again. So, top job, as usual, guys. Well done.
Yeah, cheers, Clive. Congratulations, mate. And that'll be Clive and Butler winning the tickets for the Mighty Minis Championship 2023 tickets. So 2 tickets go to you, Clive. Congratulations to a track of your choice. So there you
Cheers.
go. Absolutely brilliant. So great stuff from him. Brilliant driving. Well done, mate. Congratulations. So let's have a quick word with Matty, because Matty finished second, and it was a good battle there between you and Eva at the end, and Clive managed to pip that third place, but you held that second.
Yeah, I was causing chaos. I'm driving so tired, I tell you. Yeah, I need to watch those replays back, see what I did. If it wasn't anyone else doing anything. But yeah, still fun. I thought, should I defend or should I just let him go? And I thought, it's not going to make any difference. And I thought, well, no, really, I should defend. But I just got a little bit of oversteer braking on a tighter line. And that was that, basically.
Yeah. Well, going for that second place in the championship as well, you know, it's sort of, I don't know if it's hindered you or not, so we'll have to have a look when we go through it. But Matty, great job, mate. Absolute pleasure to have you racing.
Yeah, I'm sure it will demote me when the penalties come.
No, well done, mate. But great stuff. Congratulations, and a good second place there. Well done, mate.
It's good fun. Yeah. Cheers.
Let's have a word with our winner, Crafty. Crafty, that was fantastic. Well done, mate. And everything helps when you're at the front, doesn't it? And it also helps if the steering wheel stays together.
Yes, mate. Yeah, no, it was good to finish on that note. It's a bit bittersweet with the first race, but I've got to throw out an apology. I think I felt like I'd been in an accident and I wasn't concentrating. I think I rejoined the track and clipped someone, so I'm not sure who that was. So apologies, but yeah, nice to finish at the front there. But sadly, I think the podium for the championship was lost in the first race. But that's racing for you. That's racing.
Yeah, exactly, mate. You said it. And but that's going to be very close. I'm sure Adam Barth's going to tally that all up later on tonight. So, but that was brilliant. Well done, mate. Congratulations. Great win, winning the last race of the Super Minis. Well done, mate. Brilliant.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Just a big congrats to Clive, obviously. He's done it again. And, and the other guys as well. Evo had a great comeback, and Matty and Nalby. Great season. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, well done, mate. We hope to see you in GT7. Well done, buddy.
Cheers, mate, and thanks for everything. Cheers, guys.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's have a quick chat with Adam Barth, because Adam, you were in a bit of a battle as well, wasn't you? And there was a bit of contact at one of the corners, but obviously I'm sure that'll be talked about, after the race. But again, great racing from you this week, and could have finished higher.
Yeah, I made a little bit of a mistake. I looked behind me, which was the mistake in itself, really, and I saw Evo bearing down, and I thought, here we go, it's going to happen again. And I just lost me braking a little bit, ran a bit wide, and there he was. So it was a good fight through to come from where I started, right at the back, to finish fifth. I'm happy with that, and then it was a good fourth place in the first race. But congratulations to Clive winning the championship. He's done a fantastic job all season, and I think I'm right in saying he didn't actually win a race, so he's managed to win the championship without winning a race, so that's just a consistency for you. And congratulations obviously to Butler snatching the championship in the Mighties as well. It's been a great season, and thanks to everybody who's taken part.
Yeah, definitely. It has been absolutely super, and thank you to yourself, Adam. Been an absolute star, with all of the organising, as well as in help me do as much as we can do for everyone here at CC Sim Racing. But massive congrats, mate, and thank you for everything you've done. So absolutely brilliant. Well done.
Thank you very much.
We have got actually. It'd be quite interesting to see what Cole Butler's actually in the commentary box. Obviously, Cole, you won the Mighty Minis Championship. How much different is it driving that Super?
Well, very, very different. Let's just put it that way. I couldn't get the hang of it. I prefer the car to slide around, and there's loads of grip in the Supers, and they carry so much more speed into the corners. I couldn't get a handle on it. I really got a few ops onto the grass. I should have had some blades underneath that many at times, I think. But I prefer the Mighties to drive. I prefer them to slide around a bit, but it's all good fun. But they're definitely a grippier car.
Yeah, definitely. Well done, mate. It was absolutely brilliant. It really, really was. Well, congratulations to you and Clive. Both of you win the tickets. I'm sure we can sneak a couple for boosted after that one as well, because obviously winning by wins. But it was absolutely incredible. What a great evening's racing. Thank you very much, everyone who has joined us in the commentary box. But Jesse, my goodness, what a battle! What a race! What an evening!
Yeah, it's been a crazy 4 races. That's definitely a great way to finish it. Goodwood is always exciting when you have all that space where you can slide off and then just keep going. So you never know when somebody slides off if they're dead to rights, or they'll somehow find a way to get back on the track. So that makes it a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we are going to be signing off now, and this is the end of the. We hopefully thinking it's the end of the GTS championship here at CC Sim Racing, as we hopefully, fingers crossed, we are praying that we can move over to GT7 in 2023. We are testing constantly. We want to make sure it's right. There is a couple of things that we can't do because obviously they haven't added them yet, but we're hoping it's going to be added in the future, and that is camera settings, and I'm going to have to do that all on a joypad. It's going to be great fun, but I'm not going to stop it from us going forward. So we do hope to be on GT7 with the rest of everyone in the world at the moment, because everyone's on it. But we stayed here. We stayed loyal to GTS. But massive thank you to everyone that's joined us, everyone that's part of the Mighty Minis Championship, the Super Mighty Minis, Roger Tello, Mark Price, Steve Rideout, the rest of the group of people that I've been happily enjoying throughout my year as a commentator for the Mighty Minis. And we're growing stronger, and I'm back again next year as well, so can't wait. Loads of new tracks as well, especially Donington and Thruxton. I can't wait. So I get to scream my nuts off again. And but it's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you everyone who is sending messages in the bottom of the corner there. It says great racing again. Thank you, Craig. Well done, Corky. We got Jason Blythe saying great racing. Thanks, Craig, Albie and the team. Thanks, Craig, Jesse and Adam, says Andy. We have lots of lovely messages coming through. It's absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much, everyone that has messaged. We do love you all, and yes, we've got another race championship coming tomorrow as well. But yes, we're going to leave you with that. So yeah, tomorrow is the final evening of the BMW Teams Championship. It's gone forward a week. We were going to do it next week, but we decided to do it this week. The top 7 teams are going to race in the Tier 1. And qualifying is going to be done on the night. We've got then Tier 2 and Tier 3 are also going to be racing pretty much at the same time. And then on Monday, we're going to finish off with the Academy and the all-women's racing series. And all of that is going to be jumping over to GT7 as well, we're hoping. But this has been an absolutely cracking series. Jesse, it's been an absolute pleasure again, as always. And can't wait. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow night as well.
Yes, it's been enjoyable. See you soon.
There we go. So thank you very much to Jesse. Thank you to Adam Bath and all the team here at CC Sim Racing. Thank you to everyone at the Mighty Minis Championship, at Castle Combe, Brands Hatch, everyone that's I've been involved in, Chris Dawes, Ian Snowman, Mark Worrell, everyone that's been part of that journey for me in CC Sim Racing and the Mighty Minis Racing Championship. So thank you very much. This is Craig Cook. That was Jesse Dunquaila and Adam Bath. We are CC Sim Racing, and we will see you in 2023 for the Mighty Minis Esports Championship. Good night.